What's up, guys? I'm here with Ryan Dengler.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, official Alphalete sponsored athlete. We've been working out a little bit together, and I'm gonna ask him a couple questions about how he got sponsored by Alphalete, and how he's made so much progress. He's only 19 years old. He's a freshman in college, so it's extremely impressive everything he's accomplished. So I want to get some tips out of him, pull out some of his information for you guys, and see if we can add some value.
When I was in 8th grade, pretty much just started lifting weights. I just started and tried to stay consistent with it as much as I could. So I just literally started watching YouTube videos about lifting and form and nutrition like every single day. Like I was watching like every day after school along with my lifting. And so basically after like a year and a half to 2 years, I was in like my sophomore year of high school, and I was like not an expert on lifting and fitness, but I felt that I knew a lot, and I was like, well, if everyone else can do it, I'm like, I feel like I can help teach some people or share what I've learned so far from my experience and what I've learned from YouTube videos about form and nutrition and everything. So I decided to just throw out a transformation video out there, just picked up a camera, just did that, and then every couple of months I was kind of like putting out a new type of video just to kind of get something out there. And it picked up like a very little bit, right? So it wasn't like anything big. I would just put out a video every couple of months, and then I decided at one point, I'm going to be more consistent with this, and started posting. I tried doing like once a week. Eventually, something kind of stuck, and I tried to make my content a little bit different, because by the time that I started making videos and everything, I feel like the fitness community and everything was kind of getting a little bit saturated, right? So I tried to bring that aspect of, being an athlete in high school, playing 3 different sports, being a good student. I was in all AP classes and everything, and then also lifting and like my knowledge of lifting and nutrition. So I tried to bring all that into one and show like my football highlights, my football games, my baseball. I tried to make something a little bit unique that like I really hadn't seen too many people do, and show like the unique aspects about myself, right? I actually had a video that went pretty big, which was my day in the life video. And then from there, like the channel just started going up a lot more. So I'd say the biggest thing is try to find what kind of makes you unique, and find a way that you can display that to other people and give them value by using that thing that's unique.
He clearly has skill. Like, he's been developing his craft for a long time.
Since middle school, yeah.
And I mean, the kid's numbers are insane. Give him some of your lifting numbers right now. Your max lifts.
I just recently hit like 585 in deadlift, and I think there's still a lot more room for improvement. I hit a 510 squat my senior year of high school, and then hit 315 about a year ago and been stuck there, but about to push past that real soon.
We got offered a sponsorship by Gymshark and Alphalete, so those are probably
the same exact time, honestly.
The 2 top fitness clothing brands that there probably are out there. So that's an insane accomplishment, especially for how young he is. So I'm gonna have him speak a little bit about how he was able to not only get those sponsorships, but some tips for you guys on if you're looking to potentially get sponsored.
So I mean, the big reason for me was because of my YouTube in particular, just because I think YouTube as a platform is more, you can have a better engagement with your followers, be more active with them and everything. They get a more personal connection with you. So that's a big reason Christian actually approached me. The way you get noticed by people, obviously you have to have a little bit of a following, but you've got to find a way to give people that value that I was talking about earlier. Find a way either to like entertain them or teach them something. Or like somehow just be a little bit different, right? Because I'm always trying to like give you guys little tips and stuff in my videos and everything.
You're pretty excited when they called, or was that like?
Oh, for sure. So like Christian messaged me on Instagram, and it was ridiculous. I was freaking out because like I'd been watching him for like 4 years on YouTube and everything. So like I was a huge fan and everything. So to hear that from him was crazy.
Basically, you either got to entertain people or educate people or add value in some way, and a lot of it has to do with your personality. Like, he's a very likable guy, good personality, so like obviously his YouTube videos when he's helping people, first showing his skill and then also entertaining people. You got to put out content. That's pretty much the #1 thing. If you're not putting out content, doesn't really matter how good your physique is.
Right.
You're probably not going to get sponsored.
So just because I've gained a little following. You know, doesn't mean like I know everything that I'm talking about either. You know what I mean? So I do have like a little bit of a following going, right? But that doesn't mean like that everything I say is just going to make everybody successful. It doesn't even mean that I'm successful yet. I'm just saying, in my experience and everything, generally, just like if you can find ways to give people value, and also, you know, if there's a company that you can help out at the same time, then that's great. You know, you're doing two things at once. So
I think the biggest takeaway that you guys could have from this video is that no one knows what the hell they're doing. No one has all the answers. If someone tells you they have all the answers, they're probably lying or something of the sort. He doesn't have all the answers, and no one really does. So the main thing is you need to go out and try stuff. You need to keep trying and be persistent, because he was at it for, you know, a number of years before your videos took off big
honestly,
time.
Yeah. It really takes time to pick up. If you're truly investing yourself in it and you truly want that, like I'm literally just doing what I love to do, honestly.
Exactly.
I love to lift. I was loving to play football, and I loved, you know, keeping my diet in check and everything. It was never about like, you know, getting big and all that stuff like on social media. So it's like, you know,
it's a byproduct of what he loves. That's the best advice we can give you. So we hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna have some more videos coming out soon. Different types of stuff. He's a really good athlete and athlete.
Athlete.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do some sort of athletic type stuff coming up for you guys. So stay tuned and peace.